Welcome to the video presentation for our capstone project, a magnetically actuated continuum robot for endoscopic ear, nose, and throat surgeries. This project was brought forth by an ENT surgeon, Dr. Sarah Khalife, who had partnered with Dr. Onaiza's Heart Lab at Mac. This project is specifically focused on improving endoscopic ENT surgeries. To give you a bit of context, let's start with some fun facts about the sinuses. First, you have 8 sinuses in total, 4 on each side. They vary in size, orientation, position, and number of cells, not only from person to person, but also from side to side within one person. Some have very small openings, and some have to be accessed through other sinus cells. All in all, they can be very difficult to navigate in a surgical procedure. Rigid endoscopes are used to help the surgeon see in the sinus pathways. However, they're not quite sufficient for seeing into all of the different sinus cells. Furthermore, they're relatively wide in diameter, meaning that some of the cell openings need to be surgically widened before an endoscope can enter. Given this context, our group sought out to design a magnetically actuated continuum robot for use in ENT surgeries. Over the last 8 months, here's what we've developed. Here are some of the magnetically actuated continuum robots, varying in length, diameter, and strength. The body of the robots contain a nitinol wire core for stability and a silicone body with helical protrusions to promote smooth turns within tortuous sinus pathways. The dark tips contain magnetic particles that are first molded and cured in silicone. Then, they're magnetized in a specific direction using an impulse magnetizer to optimize their strength. The robot is actuated by these 3 solenoid coils. Last semester, we started with some small, store-bought coils. These, however, produced a very limited magnetic field. This semester, we hand-wound coils. After going through several iterations varying in size, we found the optimal specifications to produce a strong field. An intuitive GUI is used to control the functionality of the coils, taking away all of the thinking from the user. They simply indicate the direction they want the robot to travel, and the program will sort out the details of which coils need to be activated and which directions the current should travel. Here is the actuator that's controlled by the GUI and is able to extend and retract the robot while the coils steer the direction of motion. Here we can see the integration of the coil system, the GUI, the forward actuator, and a robot within an anatomical phantom. As you can see, the robot is able to successfully navigate the phantom in response to the coil and motor activation controlled by the GUI. We can see that the robot can move in 3 dimensions, spanning the 2D space of the sinus cavities, and the 3rd dimension as it veers to the right away from the coils. Thank you for watching, and we hope to see you at the Capstone Expo.